Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's which we are looking for those elusive little alphabet 10p's. Ideally we want some 2019 dated ones. We've not completed the book yet. If we've never completed the book before. We have though got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V and X. So what's that? 6 to go still. Maybe we'll find a 2019 that we need for the book at some point. But in the meantime, we've started our third 2018 book, which is totally empty. We've yet to find one since starting this book. We've been, I think it's been, what, 3 episodes trying to find our first one? Maybe today will be the day we get it. So, let's get into the bag and see what we find. Okay then, whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, we're going to be going through some comments recently left on my videos. Before we get in the comments though, just a little reminder, I am at the Royal Mint next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 20 to 1, Sunday at midday. I'll be there a little bit before my tours and I'll probably be there for a while after, so if you want to come along and say hi, if you're in the area or planning to get the Snowman Strike Your Own on those days, then do come and say hi. It'd be great to meet some viewers. First comment comes from Q&A Dan Shep, who says, Q&A question, Christopher, you said that the definitive design on the £2 coin changed from Technologies to Britannia. I've never seen a Britannia as they are just not out in circulation yet due to the low demand to circulate new £2 coins, or I got it completely wrong. So the Britannia is was the definitive design up until this year. So from 2015 to 2022, it was only minted in 2015, 16, and then 2021 and 2022. So there's a gap between those years where none were minted for circulation. Those years that they didn't mint them for circulation was because there was no demand for them. So how it works is that the Royal Mint has their long store. They have lots and lots of coins. I think it's around £90 million, although it can be higher at different times. And that's got full of all the different denominations in case there's a sudden demand from somewhere for these coins to be shipped out to some parts of the country that needs certain denominations. If they've got a massive backlog of those £2 coins, those Britannias, for example, in storage, and there's no forecasted demand, then none will go out. When they ship them out from the long store, and then they mint and replace what they've taken out of their long store, basically. So there just wasn't demand for more £2 coins over those years. There are much less Britannias than Technologies by all means, but yes, it is a circulating definitive coin. We've had our third definitive £2 coin that's just come out, but we don't know if any of those are going to go into circulation. We'll have to wait and see. Paul Hoskin says, who has the most Kew Gardens among your YouTube coin hunter friends? That's a very good question. I don't know the answer. I'm on 4, the ones that I've found, but there might be others that have, I don't know if anyone's found more than me off the top of my head, but others might have bought some for their collections and stashed them away, so I would be interested to know high scores of Kew Gardens found and owned. Right, Jaden Fright says, the Royal Mint just released the new 2023 Snowman 50p coins on Monday, October 23rd, 2023. The obverse of these coins feature the effigy of King Charles III. They certainly did. I do like this year's Snowman 50p. I think it's a very cool design, and that is what the Strike Your Own is this coming weekend that I'm off to the Royal Mint. I'm anticipating this being the last trip to the Mint this year, and I'll be back down sometime in the new year for whatever the next one is. I probably am going to go quite early in the new year, just in case it changes very quickly. Right, Lord Leon USA says, inscripted, new word, try inscribed. Yes, so you know, in the moment when you're talking about something and the word doesn't come to mind immediately and you just say what the word might be, so that was just a case of me creating a word that using a wrong manipulation of the word, I guess. Patrick Monaghan says, I've just found a silver £2 coin 2011 in my change. Is it worth anything? So it depends what you mean. If you have found a silver proof £2 coin, if you've tested it and it is actually silver, then yes, of course, that'll have some silver value to it. If you mean you've got a £2 coin that looks overall like it's made of silver, could it be some sort of error? I don't know if I've seen it. I've seen ones that are entirely made of brass. I don't think I've seen any that are totally silver because the silver blank's too small. What I have seen though, I have found and people have shown me pictures of, are £2 coins that look like they're all silver, and what that is a fake coin, and they have just plated the outer ring or painted the outer ring to look the right colour, and that paint or layer, whatever they put on it, has faded away, and it shows that it's just a silver metal, not silver the precious metal, but a silver metal underneath. Oh, it's an O. Very, very nice. What year though? 2019. Ooh, very cool. Trevor Gibb says, Christopher, I think the new coins should be referred to as wildlife. Wildlife. So this is the new definitive coins. I think I've said that there isn't sort of an overarching name like we call the shield designs for the whole set. But then I do think we don't refer to the first definitive coins as an overarching name. They're all unique designs separate from each other. The ones that are designed by Christopher Ironside and to the 20p pound coins going forward, so all designed by separate designers, so we don't really have an overarching name for them. So it's all about nature, isn't it? Wildlife to me sounds like more like animals, and there's the two floral ones, so flora and fauna, whichever way around, or nature, the nature definitive set. I'm not totally sure what everyone is going to start calling it, but whether, because again they're unique designs, maybe we'll just refer to it as the puffin 20p's or the oak 5p's, things like that. Or I'd be interested to know what everyone starts calling the capercaillie. I did hear someone call it the chicken 10p, which did make me giggle. And you know who you are who said that too. Right, Gabe Farr says, I've been wondering about this for a while. Why do you include the World War Navy centenary era in the album but no other eras? Right, so the short answer to that is that I do it because I've always done it. The longer answer is, when I made the book for the first time, it was an era that you could regularly find that held more than face value on a coin that is by itself without the CUD error over face value too. So it just seemed like enough of a variant to put it in the book, and I haven't come across anything quite like that since. And I guess that is the long and short of it. Jane Daniel says, have a question about 50p's. Firstly, I'm presuming you find more Britannia coins than shields. Certainly do. But in what ratio? Love the start of the new book. So much fun. I reckon, I'm trying to think, because I separate them and put them in different sides of my desk. I reckon it's at least 3-1 to Britannias on the average hunt, if I was to have to guess. Monty says, that was fantastic viewing. I kind of wish there were more of these mega hunts, to be honest. I'm surprised you didn't find more Benjamin bunnies, but some great finds nonetheless. Some nostalgic attire there too, buddy. So yeah, was it last week I did my mega hunt, £2,500 worth of 50p's for episode 150 of the previous book, and the idea was to find the queue and complete the book, or not find the queue and move on to the next book, because we could be waiting years to find a Kew Gardens. I was so amazed that so many people have enjoyed that mega hunt that at one point we had almost 700 concurrent people watching the premiere of it. To be able to sit there and chat to some of the viewers whilst the hunt was ongoing was great fun. The reactions when the attire changed was a lot of fun. I was sat there waiting to for that to happen and to see the reaction, and I'm glad that people found that funny and amusing, using some of the bits from the the live streams I used to do to keep it a little bit more fun in what was just over an hour's video. But I am very glad that everyone enjoyed it, but it was a long process, so it won't be happening anytime soon again. Right, Darth Apple Adventures says, you should do a count of how many bags it takes to fill a book. I mean, if you mean bags as in £250 bags, that is in the title of the videos, what bag number of the overall hunt to complete the book is on. If you then want to work out how many individual coin bags, you just multiply that by however many, the 25 bags that were in a £250 bag of 50p's. So I don't think it requires a counter because it's in the title. User VQ4HL8LQ4Q says, question for Q&A. What do you do with the coins that don't go into the book? Do you give/sell to the Britannia Coin Company or something else? Also, I want to see all your silver collection. That will be interesting. Whole collection video I haven't been able to do this year. It's just been too busy and it would take so long to do. I've thought about maybe doing a sort of a behind the scenes separate video for that, just to show you quite what it takes to get to put together one of those whole collection videos, and then at least it turns one mega video into a mega video plus a separate video as well that I can use. So I've been thinking about it, but again, it's just a case of not having the time to do it, I'm afraid. What do I do to the coins that don't go into the book? Some of them I keep in my wider coin collection. You can go back and look at my last whole coin collection to see all the coins that I do keep. The rest go straight back into the bank. I don't sell them to the Britannia Coin Company because the ones that a coin dealer are most interested in are the rarer ones worth more than face value, or significantly more than face value, and they're the ones I want to keep for my own collection, so I don't sell them. And they don't want my Benjamin Buddies are a little bit out of picture because I signed and released them back into the wild, but they don't want my Jeremy Fishers or my 2017 Peter Rabbits. There's enough of those in stock that come in other people's collections when they sell, so they get put back into circulation, the vast majority of the coins that I hunt through. With that being said though, let's get back to the coins. So then, our finds for today, we've got a Croatian Tuguna, which is kind of interesting. They do turn up from time to time. 2 from Jersey, 2012 and 2010 dated ones. Then this one I quite like. It's quite a significant amount of cud on this coin. Big blob that shouldn't be there due to damage to the die is, I believe, the reason for that. I've got a whole range of different ones that look like that, which is quite cool. And then, star find of the hunt has got to be O for Oak Tree. Stunning coin, and the fact that it's also a 2019 as well is very cool. These 2019s are so scarce, so low minted, that finding one is very exciting, even if it's not one for the book. But you never know, next week's hunt we might be adding something to one of the books for the first time in what would be 4 weeks. My goodness gracious me. Well, let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's hunt is. If you found a 10p in the last week, I want to know down in the comments what letter you found and where you found it too. That'd be quite interesting as well. Links as usual are in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. There's also links to my social media channels and the PO box address if you want to write into me. There's also a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, who I work for. It's my day job making videos for them, so please do check that out as well. And all it leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.